Perhaps you've seen it. Maybe in a dream. A murky, forgotten...
So we've not been here in a while. And it is New Game Plus here, so as much as it might look easy, it's not. So let's have a test to see what kind of damage we're doing and receiving. So we can now two-shot these enemies. And, oh, fuck. Life gems. Always a good thing. So on the Black Steel Katana, guys, what I've realised is it's actually safer to do 2 R1s and then the R2 than it is to do 3 R1s, because the third R1, due to the new mechanics and the new engine, pushes the enemy back and swings on such an angle that it tends to miss. I wonder if the Pursuer's going to come back. That'd be cool. I love how he dropped in the smelter room. If it were up to me, I'd have him turning up all the fucking time. If you could join a covenant where it's, you know, Pursuer's your new bitch, or I'm the Pursuer's bitch, I would join it. Because he's so fun to fight. And he's fair, man. Life gems. A lot of life gems. Shall we set the trap off? Get some... See if I can get a flame swathe on this corner. Oh, that sucked. Need to be careful here because these guys with the swords will one-shot me. They just do too much damage. And what we're going to do here is we're going to... Can I load it without firing it? No, I can't. Easiest way to kill this guy, aside from luring him in here, is to literally... Like, you can just sit on the crossbows and hit him because he never gets round to you because he can't. He's too far. And I mean, I could kill him easily, but I just love doing this. Because the AI is really aggressive, which means he will find you. He'll try. And then you can just punish him with this. And it's kind of brutal, actually, because there's nothing he can do. It's like the whipping scene from the Passion of the Christ when Jesus is just kind of taking it. Take it, Jesus. There's a bad Jesus. Take it. Ooh, door. Ah! I was hoping there might be something new in here. No. I have an invisible sword because it's made of crystal. By the way, guys, I got Cyan's armor finally off those big fat dudes in that corridor. It looks really nice because it's got a floor-length cape. There it is. The stats aren't quite great, but look at the cape. It's a little big on the character. I wish it was a little bit more tucked, but I can see that being a really cool piece of equipment. The only problem is, because you fight a lot of those enemies, I see a lot of people grabbing it and wearing it, so... But when it's time to retire the rusted chest piece, in this lighting you can really see the colour discrepancy between the gold and the bronze. Or the brass and the bronze. But it's close enough. There's enough fidelity there for me to like what I'm wearing. And unfortunately, I would rather have something that looks cool to me than something that is functional. By the way, guys, the iron key that you get in the Iron Keep, when you go down the lift towards the first boss, you can remember that door that was next to the rapier dude? It leads into that pit. But I just didn't want to be there because those fire guys looked like they'd really hurt me, and it's New Game Plus, so it's very dangerous. Alright, so let's see what's through the door. Do I have to put it on? I didn't see a ring that said King Ring. Maybe I have to talk to the Queen and she gives it me. There it is. It just opens doors. A powerful soul is like a curse, and Vendrick, King of Drangleic, used a powerful soul to keep the curse at bay. King Vendrick sought greater souls and made the giant's strength his own, but But even still, the curse overcame him. Where this his ring? Okay. Oh. Ooh, I like that. Just two black phantoms. Just bleh. Is this going to be new game? Oh, it's a tree. Can I touch the trees now? Touch the tree. Oh, this is the place that you can't jump to. Okay. It's making a ton of noise. Did the other ones make noise and sparkle around their asshole face? Okay. There's got to be something I'm doing with these giants, guys. There has to be. What's the point in them if there's nothing? Like, I reckon there's going to be a quest to wake them all up to do something. No, that didn't work. That's really disappointing, though. There's just a giant and nothing. Really? No super secret spy stuff? Ooh. I take that back. How do I get in there? Is there anything in there? Is it just like a tease room? Can't jump it because the jump on this game is about as useful as a water. No, that doesn't work. The words just don't work. I was going to say a piece of toilet paper made of water, but it just didn't work because you can't say water toilet paper. It just doesn't sound good. And if it doesn't sound good, then I am of the firm belief it shouldn't be said. What did I have on before? Poise Smasher. So Epic Name Bro uploaded a few more videos. I don't know if people were paying attention. I assume you were, because they've got 80,000 views already, which tells you just how many people love Epic, which is awesome for him. And he was sharing a little bit more information on some stuff. The things that I picked up on that I'm quite curious to see is he mentioned getting the shield that I got, the Drangleic shield, and how it's going to be one of the best shields for most of the game for him. But he says there's one other that is better than it that he's going to be picking up, and I'm really curious as to what that is. I hope and pray it's not the one I'm using, because I want a cool shield that I don't know about. And I don't know I want it because I don't know it exists. This feels a lot more like Dark Souls, this area, than the first time we came through it. But apparently he's making a Giant Dad build, or the spiritual successor to the Giant Dad. And I have mixed reception to this, because the first thing I'll say is I can understand him making a build that focuses on really good defense and really good, attack, because it's a walkthrough and he's trying to help people get through the get through the game who are struggling. But the one thing I don't want to see is the backlash of maybe the build he's making is super fucking cheap, and whatever Epic Name Bro does, everybody in that community follows. He's like a herder of men because he's a cool dude, and people, think everything he says is true. And even though he states that, some of the stuff he mentions is complete speculation, untested. Ow. But just look at the great side. Anybody who PvP'd on Dark Souls, as soon as Epic Name Bro said that it was the best weapon, every motherfucker was using it. Every, buddy and his uncle. Not the actual PvP players, because everybody who PvPs for long enough realizes every single weapon on the game was viable in ways, and there is no such thing as a best weapon. There are just weapons that are easier to kill with. Easier to use, easier to kill with, higher damage. That's literally it. And the Scythe, while it's a great weapon, is not the best Dex weapon on that game, because the best Dex weapon on that game is either the Gold Tracer, just for its cheesiness, or the Chaos Blade, because it kills everything. It has no downside aside from the life drain. But Epic based it purely off of testing statistics in PvE, and PvE is a completely different game, yet everybody jumped on it. So if he makes this build, which is using all the cheesiest stuff, get ready to see a bunch of massive poise, massive damage, you know, massive life, legend builds. Which is hilarious because it's an homage to the bullshit of the old game, but I kind of want people to flounder and stumble and find their own way first before they start using the aptly dubbed, you know, God build, which I guess it's not really a God build, but you get what I mean. You get what I'm trying to assert. Ooh, I wonder if the statues are going to come alive now. I'm also going to do a slab run. Because every time you come here, you might as well do it, guys. Because you can get a slab out of nothing, out of thin air. I got 3 in a row yesterday. 3 in a row. Redonkulous. I wonder if you can piss those big giants off. So, that's about on par of the strength of the black steel. Let's try the Manslayer. See if the Manslayer does a similar amount of... Obviously, I'm hitting a very armoured enemy. So I think the Manslayer might be a little bit stronger at this point. It does cause poison too. That needs to come off for a bit. I've got enough katanas now that I can actually alternate katanas. So I don't need that preservation. That's really bad news, that. The cool news is my defense is better. So he didn't do massive damage. But you'll notice, instead of him having the slow wake up, it forced an immediate wake up on him, so don't do it. I just wanted to do it because I'm an idiot. So it looks like this is an unlucky run so far, but it doesn't matter. It's taken, what, 30 seconds? And we might have got a slab. Emphasis on might have. Cool. Right, boys. You gonna wake up for us? Gonna get to fight you finally? No? Produce the symbol of the king. I'm not going to do my dramatic music again because I'll probably hum it completely different. An entirely different song. An album full of seraphic tunes. It's tune delicious. What if I take it off? Does it just slam me in my face and kill me? No! You're going to hell! I like this already. This looks cool. Oh, wow. Scary. We finally going to get to that awesome looking Dragon Castle Bridge place so we can see all the wyverns flying around and see what the frame rate's like. Because if it's on PS3, hopefully, you know, it's not god awful. Oh, what a title, guys. Oh, I love that. Throne of Want. That is a cool fucking name. Throne of Want. I like it. Where the hell is this leading? I've got 35,000 souls here. If this is a boss, this looks like I'm running up to a boss. I'm going to put a ring of, you know, don't steal my souls on. What is this? This is either a really cool new area or I'm headed into the last boss. Which I like to think I'd have got some warning before the last boss. Look at it. It looks like the Colosseum. Throne of Want. He's got such a cool name. Well, it doesn't seem like there's anything to explore. Right. Ring of... Don't be... douche. Oh, okay. Ornstein and Small. Well, I know which one is Ornstein. I'm stuck. Is that a gap? Well, could I have died then? Oh. Interesting. So they're not that fast. Oh! Oh, bitch! I need to be careful because that one's going to stab me again. Yeah. That was probably not the best time to heal I've ever done. The cool thing is, I know a little secret about this fight. And it's how not to evade correctly and lose all your stamina around all your life. And get really close to the fucking edge. Swing, bitch. Come on. Heal. So... Oh, God, she's fast. I say a she. I think it's a she. There's no titties in... Is there titties in that breastplate? Wow. Ow. Did it really have to be so long? Couldn't he put the bonfire after the big long walk? So the thing I know about this fight, which is a kind of spoiler I guess, is when you kill one of them, the other guy can revive them. So be careful. But I don't want to go there just yet. As much as I would love to go fight them again, because they seem like a cool boss and there's no enemies in my way, I want to know what the other door does. Because... How much twinkling have I got? I've got some... I might go back to Majula and upgrade. Majula, Majula, Lacuna, Lacuna. Somebody asked me on one of my videos the other day, why have I quit my Final Fantasy VIII playthrough? Like, I quit fucking playthroughs. It's like, dude, Final Fantasy VIII came out back in 1998. It can wait. Besides, it's already recorded, man. It's done. You can't quit something you've already done. That doesn't even make sense. People are just really impatient, and I get it if you're liking it. It's awesome that you want such demand, but don't just assume I've quit something, because all that tells me is that you are new here, because I don't quit playthroughs. I have a Portal 2 co-op walkthrough that I've been doing for 3 years, and it's still coming, you know, eagerly anticipated. It's kind of like the joke of the channel, which is a big shame, because it's a really fun game, and it's a fun guide, and I don't have enough, so I need to buy one.
You've been long away.
This fight's going to be tricky, man.
What would you like?
The room is smaller than I would have liked, and there's a hole in it, which is kind of scary. Kind of takes the cake. Where? Where does he take the cake? The whole thing's going down the tubes. What tubes? How do you know there's 2 tubes? $230 and 100 poison damage. The scaling never changes, it would seem. So how far is the Dark Drift? Did we max it? Is it plus 10? It is! So 230 max, 230 max, and that has poison and better scaling. So aside from the R2, which can't be blocked, the only reason to use this is for swag, because it's an inferior weapon. Now we just need to get the strength for the Berserker Blade and the Twinkling Titanite it's going to take to power the bugger up. But that's cool. So, to the woods, and to whatever the hell's on the other side of that other door. I hope it's the Land of the Dragons. Because the Throne of Wanters, as cool as it is, place unbeknownst. There's something else I've not found there. I assume that you probably use something like a seed on that giant and he picks you up and puts you in a different place. Excuse me. I wonder if we'll meet Pate again. I moved on his side quest. I assume I moved it on because he's gone. From the Eastern Peak, because I went in that room.